Neurological has got a fast finish, moves up in the line, the red light is on. And they're racing now from the 1400 metres and missing the start a little bit. Rosewood Hill, My Greek Boy got a fly start. Neurological's right up there running second early. Miracle Man is over on the inside and being covered by 5 degrees. War God is starting to press forward and Chicks Picks is a little bit keen for Harvey. Is going through in the middle then. Taxagano who's out wider. Mad Brad is bailed away on the inside. Free Trade ridden back is fourth from last. Kalur Bazaar, Rosewood Hill. McNaught has Red Publisher at the back of the field leading the back straight. My Greek Boy has got the front, 3/4 to War God. Neurological very close today. 5 degrees out is going up in the centre. Chicks Picks got caught out wide. And then came Miracle Man. Free Trade camped up just behind them, travelled up quite strongly. Taxagano has had a pretty tough run. Further back, Mad Brat, Kalur Bazaar. And pinching runs in the centre is Red Publisher. Rosewood Hill is last of all as they corner. The leader, My Greek Boy, joined by War God. Chicks Pick, it's out 3 wide. Neurological just behind them for Pike. Free Trade gets to the outside. On his back, Taxagano ridden up. Then 5 degrees. Miracle Man's looking for a run to the outside. Red Publisher. The grey, Chicks Pick, has raced up and hit the front, but Free Trade has pounced. Neurological comes through in the centre now. And then War God, Taxagano down the outside. Free Trade, though, has raced to the front. Running out the 1400, trying to. Neurological's coming late. Taxagano, Free Trade's in front, though, pulling out plenty. Big run. And Free Trade has won from Neurological and Taxagano, and they break away from Miracle Man. 5 degrees. Chicks Picks, Red Publisher, Mad Brad, War God, and they're followed by, on the outside, Kalur Bazaar from My Greek Boy, and last home tailed off Rosewood Hill. Free Trade has won it from Neurological and Taxagano. Clear of Miracle Man. Free Trade, who camped up beautifully. Gee, it was travelling on the corner. Very nice ride by Chris. He had it one off the fence early, and then he gradually got to the outside in the 3 deep line. He tracked up as well as you'd love to see a horse track up if you're on it, and then it got to the outside and really cruised up to them. Chicks Pick got there very early and had a hard run, 3 deep, no cover. Neurological didn't quite have the same kick after racing so handy to the pace. And Taxagano had done it tough and was hard ridden most of the way, but just kept coming because he's that sort of horse. He's very game. But Free Trade and Michael Lane just kept telling everyone, when this horse learns to settle and comes from behind, he'll run out much further than 1,200 metres and hit the line strongly, and that's exactly what he's done today. 1 length by half a head, 125.86, 12, 3, 7 and 10, the official numbers, 12, 3, 7 and 10. Let's go downstairs, and no doubt Michael Lane will be ecstatic with the victory of Free Trade.
Very much so. Very much so. I'm with Michael Lane. Very happy trainer, very happy with the ride and very happy with the horse.
Yeah, look, he's the preparation's been massive, hasn't it? You know, he come from a Class 1 horse. I think he'd be an 80 rated now. So, yeah, couldn't be any more proud of the horse. I think it's his 8th start this prep or something. So, I mean, yeah, I think once we teach him to settle, he's going to win more races. And once you get to this level or the next level, you need to be able to have 2 strings to your bow, and so yeah, it's great, you know.
I saw you were after the last race deep in conversation with Chris Parnham after the race for probably 10 minutes. Obviously the plan was hatched today to get him to settle, to go back, and it obviously worked. Yeah,
look, I heard Scotty on the radio this morning reckons that if we sat we couldn't win, but stick to tipping horses, Scotty, and I'll tip the train on them. But no, get back to Chris. Look, I just said if we don't start settling him, he's not going to win too many more, you know. So we've got to teach him to settle. And like I said before, he sat in a trial one day and he exploded. And I think once he learns to settle, you teach him to settle, he will explode, you know. And even when he won, I wasn't that happy. You know, he was up there doing it too tough. So, look, Chris is a great rider, rides all my horses, and I wouldn't have anyone else on him.
You're kind of preempting my final question. He's 8th up today. Is that the end of the campaign, or do you keep going?
I said that before he got on today, so I said make sure you sit him because this is probably our last chance, his prep. So, yeah, we'll see.
Bring you back for a target early next year?
Yeah, after Christmas time, after all the better races, we'll give him 6 or 7 weeks off and maybe target the Bunbury Stakes, I reckon.
Congratulations, Michael.
Thanks very much.
Michael Lane there, the winning trainer, and here is Chris Parnham with Pete Anthony's.
Yeah, Chris just weighing in now, Parnes. You gave us the heads up there before, or just after Essential Spices win, that you'd be taking the horse back. How'd you feel during the run?
Yeah, everything sort of worked out perfectly. Went back early, and I just sort of bit of a funny run race. Like from the 1,000 to the 600, I ended up sort of like running 5th or 6th, but I was last early, so just a funny run race, and they didn't go that hard, but He probably got there too soon again, but he was good enough to hold on.
Yeah, indeed. When you get to the front there, just that little bit too soon in the straight, is it hard work trying to keep the horse going to the line?
Yeah, a little bit. I think he's still, I know he's 5, but he's still learning what it's all about. So he waits for him a bit, and he's probably nearly ready for a break. He's had a few runs this time in, but he's done a good job.
And you've now had some races where you've settled forward on him, you've settled midfield, you've now settled back on him. Any idea where you think he's best suited and run?
Look, I think going forward, if he's going to measure up in the better grades, he's got to get cover. Whether that doesn't have to be right back, but probably midfield or something, if he wants to measure up in those black type races.
All right, well, job done. Well done, Barnes.
Thank you.
Free Trade there, a winning favourite. He's gone around at short odds in many of his recent starts. He's only won one of his last 4, but he won again today, and a very happy trainer and jockey.